An early age, I assume?
Really early, yeah, really early. I was,
How'd that happen?
what?
How'd that happen?
Me being nosy and easy accessibility, or not easy accessibility, but I was dipping into people's stashes that were not.
YouTube, what's poppin', gang squad, familiar, whatever you like to be called, what's poppin'. YouTube and gang is separated. I ain't say that in a minute. YouTube and gang is separated for a reason, bro. Gang over here, YouTube over here. You can't just walk in and be gang. I'm sorry. That's not how it work over here. You gotta know if you actually like the content, you actually like me, before you can just come here and call yourself gang. But that being said, y'all know what I mean when I hit the Birdman hand rub. Frank in the cut, we back with another banger reaction. This is a different type of video. I ain't never done one of these on the channel before. And honestly, there's a bunch of reasons, but number one reason is like it's like a sad story and I don't really wanna, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really like talking about stuff like that. But I was like, I see these all the time. I actually watch this is one of the videos that I be watching, but I ain't never react to it. But I'm like, you know what, we're gonna change that today. So we got Soft White Underbelly. It's like a drug addicted couple named Max and Sid. Soft White Underbelly, if y'all don't know, get over there to his channel. His channel is fire. I love everything he doing, bro. Everything, like his whole message behind what he do. Like he did a whole interview with No Jumper. Like insane content, insane person. But yeah, if you like the video, you want to subscribe. I don't take no charity likes, no charity donations. No. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, okay, cool. You'll like something that I put out eventually, bro. So yeah, we gonna hop right into it without further ado.
Real parents.
But your adopted parents, how was your relationship with them?
Very not good.
You can only do it farther.
I'm
it.
bad at talking. I guess they kind of more so wanted a puppy, and they weren't ready for the actual dog. I guess you could say.
But, I mean, what kind of childhood did you have? Was there abuse?
Yeah.
What?
Well,
Nitty gritty details, babe.
This is sad, bro. See, already, like, I just be feeling bad, bro.
thanks.
Cause these things exist on the planet, like these substances.
Over here.
I don't know. I can't talk.
Okay.
They fucked it up.
How was your childhood?
My childhood was, I had a fucking great childhood, comparatively, especially to Max. You know, Max's, childhood is something out of a horror movie. And I had parents that still to this day fuck with me. They love me. Of all people that deserve to like not give a fuck about me and have written me off, my parents haven't. So they're cool as fuck.
Bro doing a whole lot of cussing. Dang, we on YouTube. Calm down a little bit.
I was blessed, and like despite their best efforts, I turned out to be kind of like a classic definition of a fuck up. But
all right, bro.
Did you call yourself a fuck up?
Oh, I wouldn't call myself a fuck up. I call myself
Fuck down.
I don't know. I've made the best. It could have been worse. I could have gone a lot worse. It's I say like
Sounds like a good childhood.
Oh yeah, no, I had a great childhood. My parents, like I said, despite their best efforts, I fucking, this the old saying, "Mama tried." It's definitely true. My mom tried. My dad tried until he couldn't. Until he's just like, you know what? Because my dad growing up was my best friend. Like I was like. Just like when you in kindergarten, they get you to do like these assignments and stuff because you're too young to really need to do any like actual schoolwork. One of the things I was like, my mom showed me this a while back. It was knew 3 best friends, and number 1 was my dad. Because that was my best friend. I still love my dad to death. My dad's the reason that.
See, bro, actually having a whole conversation. She can't even talk. Like she started talking and just gave up, bro. Like your brain can't function when you off these type of things. And it's crazy how it like completely morphs you into a completely different person. Like your whole personality has changed.
Like I have any redeeming qualities.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't cutting that out.
You took to drugs at an early age, I assume?
Really early, yeah, really early. I was
How'd that happen?
What?
How'd that happen?
Me being nosy and easy accessibility, or not easy accessibility, but I was dipping into people's stashes that were not my parents did nothing like give me weed or anything like that. My dad smoked weed and stuff like that, and I would dip into his stash and end up getting caught one summer at Boy Scout camp.
That there were no hardcore addicts in your family?
Oh no. I've got some harder addicts in my family, but you know, I definitely have gone the hardest. I've
There were addicts in your
there were, but never anyone like. No, never anyone that would just come back and that would give it to me.
I wonder what drug it is. Like, what do they own? Cause like, what makes you move like that? Is it? I don't know if it's
You know, it was just people
him.
that
I don't want to
you know
say.
it was never
Gotta be
something
careful.
you put on a platter and handed to me. Dope was never really something that I had to go look for it. I made a conscious decision in my mind. Yo, I'm gonna go fucking smoke meth. I'm gonna go fucking shoot heroin
it
because
was.
like you know I was like
Oh.
this little edgy kid that thought that Sid Vicious and G.G. Allen were the two coolest motherfuckers in the world, which they still fucking are in my opinion. And that's what I wanted to do. I was to make jokes. I was like, yeah, I got on heroin because it's the punk rock thing to do. Now I'm stuck.
You're the black sheep of your family?
Oh yeah, you can absolutely say that. You can absolutely say that.
Why do you think that is?
Because I like to because I don't know when to say no, I'm good. I don't know when to say no. I don't know when to say no, that's enough. Or no, I don't need to do that because anything I like, I get addicted to.
Yeah, bro. Like, if you got addictive personality already, and then it's just compounding. You do this, you try this, you try this. Like, it's hard. Like, some people can't even give up just eating food. Like, you know, some people just get addicted to food. You can get addicted to anything, sleep, water. Like, too much of anything can be bad. And it's like, if you already got an addictive personality on top of that, goodbye. It's over.
If I like the way something makes me feel, I'm gonna do it to the nth degree. I'm gonna keep on doing it until he kills me.
You know if you've been diagnosed as ADHD?
Oh yeah, fuck. Yeah, that was always like that was the first one was ADHD. Then it was then I hit with schizoaffective and bipolar, which was really more of just a byproduct of budding meth addiction. I was doing my best to keep on the wraps with the guys of I'm in psychosis because I'm hearing voices and
What is your drug today?
do what?
What is your drug today?
Let's say opiates just because it's hard to get a prescription for painkillers when you have drug charges on your record and meth.
That means fentanyl and crystal meth?
Fentanyl and meth, yeah, that's my go-to. The old wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
And Max,
Bam, thank you.
you're using as well?
Yeah. I used to be more of a stimulant type of person just because it made being social a little bit easier, but after years of alcoholism, I live with chronic pain, so I'm more of an opiate type of guy.
Yeah.
Fentanyl for you
Die.
as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good that you go home and we're homeless, so we only got one
I'm
option.
dope sick in a Denny's bathroom.
So you guys are living on the streets?
For the most part, yeah. We if squats are available, it's just
Sometimes bushes.
sometimes bushes. Yeah, sometimes we live in alleyways.
How long you been in LA?
We just got back downtown a couple days
I've
ago.
been bopping around SoCal for like the few
We've
months.
been back and forth between Riverside County and Venice, and sometimes downtown.
Where else in the country have you been?
Max has been more places than I have.
Those places, I'm more used to the East Coast and stuff.
Yeah, I've been all the way from, like I said, from Macon. We hop so weird, like, people, you're train hoppers, which is, yeah, sometimes. But like, I've hopped from,
My question is, how they get the money to get clothes and face tattoos? Like, they got a lot of ink. Ink ain't cheap unless they did it themselves or like have somebody do it for the love. Like, how they get that? I know I'm not the only one thinking it.
Macon, Georgia. There's a freight yard that's downtown right near where I used to hang out. So I hop from Macon to Atlanta in the night, be up there early in the morning. And then from there, it kind of branches out as a rail hub, and like, but I've been up the East Coast. I never actually hopped all the way out west, but I usually, it's just like a little gimmick that I used to use back when, like, I don't know, like, I've stopped lying to myself and saying I want to get sober these days because I realize if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. If I'm not, I'm not. But I'd get rehabs to fly me out west.
You've done rehabs?
Oh yeah, rehabs. I've been a rehab hopper for most of my adult life. And the thing is, like, I genuinely a lot of times did want to get sober. But another cool thing is they'll fly you out pretty much wherever they are. So whether that's down to Florida, whether that's out here in California, wherever. Oh, wow.
What cities have you hung out in, like you were hanging out in LA right now?
Atlanta, Venice, and a little while in Manhattan. Yeah, New York City. New York City is nice. I wish I could spend more time there.
Kensington too, right?
Well, I stay away from Kensington. Max's, those Kensington's more Max's shtick.
How long were you in Kensington?
Just like a couple months. I kind of lost track of time.
How would you compare that to the other cities you've been in? Like LA? Like
Sorry, what?
how would you compare Kensington to Skid Row?
Honestly, he actually told me that Skid Row's a lot like Kensington, and
They're very similar.
we came out here, and we weren't really like hanging around that much. Like we were here for like an hour just trying to find drugs for a
Yeah.
little bit, but
It shouldn't even be on the earth. Like it shouldn't be, bro. Like weed is okay, whatever. But everything past that, bro, it shouldn't even exist. You gotta make it in a lab. If it don't grow, you shouldn't put it near you. I don't care what nobody say. Like 'cause this ain't even. It's destroying people. It destroys lives, family. Like they probably don't even talk to their family like that. Like you heard him say he the black sheep of their family. Like this probably destroyed them. They was probably happy. He was probably a good kid. They was probably good kids, and then they just got probably one night just changed all of that, just ruined everything. And that's why I be salty. Like that's why it took me a long time to actually even do a reaction to these videos. 'Cause, like, I'll be over here like, dang, like eyes watery. Cause I'm like, that's crazy. Like even knowing like addicts close to me and stuff, I'll be like you had such a good life before, and this stuff is ruined.
why?
That's a fucking horn out there, man.
It's this clown.
Oh, yeah.
I honestly like can't really compare them. I didn't really spend enough time around Skid Row.
Yeah.
There's a lot more meth there, so
A lot more
that's
meth
like
where?
Yeah.
Skid Row.
Oh yeah, there's a
So-
variety of drugs in Skid Row, whereas like Kensington's all fentanyl.
Well,
And
yeah,
crack.
Kensington's fentanyl. They do got like
Crack.
shitty meth and crack, a little bit of the. I don't even know.
Crackling cocaine.
But everybody goes straight for the fetty, obviously.
Yeah. Fentanyl's it's a drug that
I guess it's just like the like more prominent drug makes them like drastically different from each other.
what's this
Also, they don't got block boys here.
and the block boys here, there's but over on the East Coast or in the Midwest, you have block boys that'll post up. That's their block that they sell on
Open air drug markets.
open air drug markets. Out here, there's just fucking. I know a guy who might know a guy, and you either get ripped off, or if you're Max, you fucking end up having to hit someone over the head with a saucepan.
A mini cast iron skillet.
Mini cast iron skillet too. Like,
How long have you guys been together?
It's been like 6 months now.
it's like 6 months, yeah. Almost.
I'm
You
at
met here?
half.
How we met was I was in rehab in Redlands, California, with a place called New Origins. It's a badass rehab. You know, it's the peer support specialist is one of my childhood heroes. Andy Roy is a pro skater. He's one of my favorite. I got to kick it, hang out with him, live with him for a while. It was living the dream, I thought. And then Max hits me up on Facebook and he's like, "Yo, hey, I'm with a bunch of friends that are a bunch of alcoholic assholes that are drinking all the time, and I don't drink anymore. And I just want to hang out with someone who's sober." I was like, "All right, cool, that works." And so we linked up one night, hung out, had a great time. I just didn't relapse, didn't do anything. We got home 15 minutes late for curfew. And they were like, "Yo, you're late. We couldn't get in touch with you." I was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, my phone died. That's why I was late. It's because I have track of time." And they're like, "Well, we obviously got a piss test, breathalyzer, all that shit. Pass piss test, pass breathalyzer." And then director calls me. He's like, "Hey, so the clinical director wants us to do 2-week property restriction because you're already pushing the envelope." Like, "Well, I pushed the envelope. Look at me." That's kind of my MO. But he's like, "The clinical director wants you to do a 2-week property restriction, or you can do immediate discharge." I said, "Go ahead and grab paperwork and get my shit." So
That's crazy. That's like imagine if they never did that, they'd have probably he might have still been sober to this day. That's the rehab facility because he came late. I mean, obviously, yeah, they got rules in place and you need to follow those rules. I understand, but like instead of that, like look where this man's life is now. You see what I'm saying? Like that may have. Imagine if he'd have stayed. They both stayed in that rehab center. We might not even have been seeing this right now. They might be on the getting a job, steady uptrend. But since he was coming late, and if he passed everything, like, what's the problem? Like, all right, he late, yeah, but he's still clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. That's shiesty. That's shiesty. They knew what they was doing. I don't. The U.S. is crazy.
Can't. The 2-week property restriction would have entailed going to my groups during the day, going to my 3 allotted AA meetings a week, and coming home. Oh, fuck that.
See, lock him up. Basically, throw him in jail. A person that's already the type of person you heard him. Like he that's his MO is breaking rules. So you gonna lock him up, basically throw him in a prison. He can't do nothing else outside of these recovery things. Like he already don't want to do it. It's already hard enough. It's taking every bone in his body to come into this rehab as it is. This is an addiction, bro. This is not like I be breath, bro. Like it be making me mad, kinda, cause it's like these people need help, and y'all help them until they make a decision, and they already been known for making those decisions. So you like, okay, it's either you do this or you get out.
You think
I
they just
don't
wanted
like
you
it,
out?
bro.
I was not. Well, I don't think Ron, the director, was a great guy. He's a fucking like, genuinely out there to help people. Same with a lot of the other staff there, but I think the clinical director, who I'd never met the clinical director, I don't think, other than just in passing. So she.
Do you think your problem is more of the psychological?
I think my problem is definitely just a behavioral thing, and then drugs is like drugs just are
Outlet.
byproducts.
Yep. It's an outlet. It's the way you deal with stuff. Some people just can't handle life. Some people it just every day is a struggle, and then they become vulnerable. Hey, but if y'all like the video, like the video. If y'all like these, I'll keep doing them. But like I said, bro, it be making me feel some type of way after. I like to be up, you know what I'm saying? I like to be happy and after I do this, I just get to thinking like, bro, this really exists. Like this is really what's on our planet sometimes. Like I said, y'all like the video, I'll drop part 2. Drop in the comments if you like it. Want to subscribe. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.